practicing, Molly?
Yeah. I need it.
Molly's working on her ukulele skills. And we are about to get started with a horrifying project. At least horrifying in my own personal opinion, being a person who is scared of heights. Alright, so what we're doing today is we are working on getting our sailboat rigged up for sail again. And part of that is we are installing what's called lazy jacks. Lazy jacks look something like that. It's little ropes that come down from near the middle or top of your mast, and they kind of create a basket of sorts that catches your mainsail whenever you drop it.
Can I go up the mast?
Well, you're welcome to go up the mast, but I think it's going to take a little more strength and expertise and such as that for drilling holes and doing pop rivets and all this other stuff. Trust me, I would love for you to go up the mast in my place, but...
Can I at least climb the mast?
Yes, you're welcome to climb the mast.
Yay.
But as far as going up there and doing something productive, unfortunately, I think that falls to your mother.
I would love to do that for you, but I don't know if I could do the drill and the pop rivet thing while I'm up there.
Yeah, it does take some strength. Unfortunately, I don't have much strength, so especially when I'm quaking and shaking and doing everything I can not to burst into tears up there, but all right. Yeah, we'll get it done. Well, there she is. Things are starting to get real. We're going to be using 2 lines for me to ascend the mast safely. Right, ladies?
Yeah.
Safety first?
Yes.
And this is what we're going to use to get this job done. So let me explain what some of this stuff is. One of the 2 lines we're going to use is going to be attached to this bosun's seat, which is going to give me a hopefully kind of a comfortable place to sit up there, because I take quite a lot longer than anybody who doesn't have a fear of heights, so comfort is important. This is a rock climbing harness that is also going to be used on the, well, it's going to be used on the 2nd line, and attached to the rock climbing harness I'm going to be belaying myself using this little piece of hardware here called a gree-gree. So Tambi's going to belay me from the bottom with this, I'm going to belay myself with that, so it's redundant in that way. So if Tambi has any kind of plans of taking me out, taking advantage of this situation, not this time, honey. Alright, so the redfish, bluefish, redfish, 2-fish, or whatever that is our drop bag. So if I need something brought up from the bottom, I can lower this down and they can load it in there and send it back up to me. This is a piece of webbing that I can use to wrap around the mast to just kind of, you know, pull myself towards the mast better. And I don't know, I haven't actually used that before, but perhaps I'll put it to use on this trip. There's various carabiners. These are all the little pieces of hardware, 2 blocks, assorted, well, not assorted, but pop rivets, and then a larger drill size needed for the actual hole in these blocks. There is a smaller drill bit needed just for the starter hole, and there's, of course, is the drill itself, the rivet gun needed to pop the rivets in, and then this is just a lightweight mesh messenger bag I can sling over my shoulder or remove from my body and just hang it on one of the mast steps, and I'm going to be carrying, you know, the different tools and things up there with me using that bag. That's pretty much what we're going to use to get this job done. Right?
Correct.
What are you doing?
I want to climb the mast.
Yeah, you seem really anxious too.
Yeah.
Which is the complete opposite of the way I feel about it.
Currently in my room above my hatch, and this is my view. That's my dad up there. Right there. I don't know how being in the water helps him though. I mean, if he falls, which hopefully he doesn't, it's can land on deck.
Look at him up there, folks. He's doing amazing. So proud of him.
Okay, folks, here we are at the second spreader. And right in this area is where I'm going to be mounting those blocks for the lazy jacks. And look, I've got it's probably another 12 or 15 feet of mast above me that I am going to have to climb here really soon to replace an anchor light. But I'm telling you, I'm feeling pretty good. A lot less petrified than I normally am, and truly I attribute that to this bosun's chair. This nice flat platform really, I think, has given me a lot of security, aside from just hanging in a rock climbing harness, which is what I've done in the past. Don't get me wrong, this is still terrifying, but not as terrifying as it usually is for some reason. But we'll see how I'm doing when I'm at the very top of the mast. All right, but for now it's time to get to work and drill some holes and pop some rivets. Inside this mesh baggie, I have a plastic baggie. It has all kinds of stuff in it. Oh, this kind of thing is scary. That bit right there is what I need to put in. Just kind of hold it in my mouth. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this one. See if I can get it in a little baggie. Got it. Okay, bigger drill bit going in. Okay, and let's make these holes bigger. Big holes. I should have just unhooked these running back stays. All right, so far so good, folks. All right, let's just rapid fire these. All right, blocks are installed. Now I just need to get some rope. Here comes the new line. Messenger line, messenger line. All right, and there's the new stuff. Try not to have any tangles. Pass that through the block and send it back down to her. All right, you got it out there? It's out over the dock. Oh, there it is. Now's your chance. There. All right, you got it? All right, so just pull some extra. Just get an extra 10 feet or so. All right, now cut it at the spool. Nice. All right, well, I'm pretty much done up here for this leg of the process. So I'm gonna gather up my tools and head back down.
You ready?
That really wasn't too bad. The bosun's chair, I think, made a big difference and was helping me feel secure up there. But the wind is blowing directly on the beam of the boat, so the mast kind of starts going womp, 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 womp. And that can be kind of unnerving. Aside from that, it was really not all that bad.
Good.
Of course, I didn't go all the way to the top either. So we'll see how.
That's for the next trip, right?
Oh no. That's happening this trip, baby.
Well, that's what I mean. Your next trip up.
Next trip up the mast. Oh yes. Next trip up. So far, so good. All right, so we're having to change plans again, which is pretty much the way it goes. We were just about to try to get the mainsail up so that we could get the stack pack up, so that we could start rigging up the jack lines. But with all this wind, it's going to be hard to get that mainsail up right now because we're perpendicular to the wind. That'd be tough, right, baby? All right, so we're going to wait till tomorrow to get the sails up, but we are going to try to mock up a way to get the stack pack on the boom. So there's just little white straps that are designed to go underneath the mainsail, but without the mainsail here, there's nothing to attach it to. So I think we're just going to make some temporary rope loops that go around the boom to hold this into place so that we get the PVC pipes in it so that we can start figuring out our lengths for the lazy jack segments. There it is, folks. The stack pack is more or less up. The sail is pretty well hoisted. If I were to pull it any tighter, it actually starts to lift the back of the boom. Just that's due to the shape of the sail. And as you can see, we still have large clumps of line right here. You know, there's still some adjustments we need to make. I just don't want to chop those lines off until we have things dialed in a little bit better. But that's pretty much the lazy jacks and the stack pack up, the mainsail up. Good job, sweetie.
You too.
You rock.
You too.
You are awesome. You are incredible.
Thank you.
And highly tolerable.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You're tolerable.
Oh, thank you. So complimentary today. Folks, it is time for me to install this mast light. It is a task which I dread in a mighty way. And so begins the ascent.
Bye, baby.
What do you mean, bye, baby?
I mean, you're going up.
And?
I'll see you when you get back.
Oh, okay. All right.
Love you.
Thank you. All right, you got me?
Yep. You look great.
Are we there yet? Okay, I am officially the highest I've ever been on our sailboat mast. I'm still not quite to the top yet. Wow, that is just so far down. See Tambi down there? Wave, Tambi. Look at her, she's a little speck. Whew. Boy, 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 boy. Alright, so at this point, I'm really trying to look neither down nor up, because both directions are terrifying to me. I would rather just be in denial of my current whereabouts and predicament. Oh, look at that. There's the top of the mast. Holy moly. Is my, what's going on with the other end of the rope down there? It's cleated, right? Yeah. Is it just a lot of slack? All right. That's still cleated, right? Yeah. Okay. And the view from the top, folks. Yes, yes, here we are. Boy, oh boy. The boat looks so small down there. Honestly, this is about the tallest mast in the whole place. Now that I'm paying closer attention. Oh, and simultaneously I've also realized that I kind of have to pee. Oh well. Now the challenge is to summon the courage to extend my knees so that I can get my eyeballs up over the top of the mast. So, all right, I'm going to be preparing myself mentally for that move, so let me have a minute. Oh yeah, all right, we're recording. Anybody who's been watching our channel for any time at all has known and has seen me in my fear of heights, so I hope you guys are proud of me. I'm basically hanging up here at this moment from this yellow strap that I've put over the top of the mast. So yeah, this is particularly creepy. I've got a lot going on. Bosun's chair, climbing harness, gree, multiple carabiners, a strap, my tool bag, multimeter, my redfish, bluefish, drop bag, so a lot happening. Can you turn that breaker on one more time? All right, let's do one more quick check. 13.5 volts. All right, so far so good. All right, there's the light. There's the bolt with the grease on it. I guess I'm gonna mount it like this. Something like that. This is actually the mount from the light that burnt out, so I know that this, you know, pattern will work with this hardware. So that's one convenient part of this whole terrifying experience. Boom, baby, mounted. All right, babe, can you turn that breaker on again? All right, Tambi's gonna go turn on the breaker. Now this light has a light sensor in it, so it may be difficult to tell if it's working or not, but let's see if you can see it come on through that little gap right there. I hope it comes on, please, please, please. Oh, look at that, it's glowing. It's working. Now when I move my hands, it's probably going to go off. Watch this. You see it cut off right there? On, off, on, off. It's working. All right, now back off again, babe. Okay, it is wired. Now I just need to clean things up. So I have heat shrink tubing and heat shrink connectors up here, so 24% battery left. My fancy tool that I brought with me to heat shrink this stuff way up here is actually this little butane lighter torch. A little dangerous because I can't see the flame at all, but I can hear it burning. But yeah, this little thing runs on butane. It's basically sort of a cigarette or a cigar lighter. So I'm going to see if I can work on this heat shrink up here. It is working. It's just very, very difficult to do. Direct the heat without burning stuff. I know you can't see this stuff. There's kind of a quick view of what's going on. That's about the best I can do, folks. Pretty much going to do it for now. It's not the best job in the world by any means, but that's the best I can do. I'm up here at the top of the mast with my limited resources and experience. But it's going to get the job done. We'll have an anchor light through this next season, and then we plan on replacing the standing rigging when we get back. So we'll drop the mast, and I'll, you know, do a better job of this electrical wiring at that point in time. But for now, yeah, I'm going to stop recording because this battery's pretty much dead anyways. But yeah, not too bad, all things considered. Okay. Come here, girls.
Ow.
All right. You okay?
Hard.
Yeah, we don't have the cushions in here yet, and Molly's bony booty just sat down on the wood, and it hurts. I know, because I also have a bony booty. Tambi. So, you guys ready to go home soon?
Yes.
Yeah, all right. So this has been a very, very busy trip. I think the filming is probably very sporadic. I don't know. We're going to have to see how this video edits out, but the sails are up, the stack pack's up, the boat is more or less prepped as far as we can get it, so we're going home tomorrow. And we've got some other few projects to finish up at home. Tambi has a couple sewing projects. We have lots of stuff to pack up, but the next time back to the boat will be with the moving truck.
Yes.
Yep.
You guys excited about that?
Yes.
Oh
I'm a
man.
little nervous.
Yeah, me too. I will truthfully say that it's more going on than just excitement. There is certainly some anxieties, some nerves going on. You know, we've done a lot of work to this boat. We've taken it apart and put it back together, and I don't feel ready, honestly. But, you know, I remember this feeling actually when we headed out before. So, I don't know. I guess we're just the type that never really feels ready. And we could easily spend another year, maybe two, working on this boat, you know? But eventually just have to say, enough is enough, and head out.
Yep.
I think you've had enough.
I have had enough. Oh my
sailing.
goodness, this has been a tough, tough year of work. So we're going to get out there and put this boat to use.
Yes.
Yeah, all right. So let's wrap it up. What do you want to say, ladies? I'll leave it up to you.
This is the longest trip we've made, and it's been a long week.
We have been here for, I guess, a week today?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, this has been a long trip. Yep. All good, though. All right. So, anything you want to say, Molly?
I'm glad to be down here working with you guys.
Yeah. So, yeah, Molly's been, she started off this trip feeling sick, so she was kind of out of action, and honestly, it's just kind of hard to get her involved in stuff when we're just so busy. So she's been hanging out, helping here and there, but it's going to be a lot more fun really soon, I promise you, Molly.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next one.
Bye.
Yep. Bye.
See ya.